Amine Gouiri, Gouiri. This is unreal. Finally, they said the transfer window was shut. This is the biggest transfer of the season. Amine Gouiri, signed, sealed, delivered, posted, first class, stamped, signed for delivery. Cheers, guys, because Amine Gouiri is in the building. I tell you what, that tastes like winning the AFCON, mate, because that makes us surely propelled to one of the favourites for the whole thing. That's how big this is. Gouiri makes Algeria from contender to favourite. I have to say, I don't think from now until the start of the Africa Cup of Nations you will see a player that switches to an African country that will be bigger or more impactful than this one. You have a guy coming into a team that scores the most goals in qualification processes, that gets the most points in qualification processes, that creates the most chances in qualification processes and doesn't put the ball as much into the back of the net. You put Gouiri up there, you think of the chances Mahrez will make, Benrahma, Amora, Shaibi, Benassa, Awar. I'm telling you now, we've got to be one of the favourites. Whether it's Benrahma, Amora, Gouiri, Mahrez, Shaibi, any of these lot, if you're standing next to him in the tunnel, you're thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? Now, I made a video a few weeks ago saying, why has no one come out about this Gouiri situation? It's apparently done. He hasn't said anything. The club hasn't said anything. And the manager tried to deny it. Well, something was clearly going on because Gouiri has himself announced it. Not just with the FAF himself. He actually said some interesting comments about when he confirmed that he'll be playing for the Algerian national team. So Gouiri released a little statement himself saying, with pride. That's the first two words. With pride. Avec fierté. With pride. I announced my decision to join the Algerian national team. I will defend the Fennex jersey, the Desert Fox jersey, body and soul to carry the colours of our country high and help write the next pages of its rich history. Thank you and good night. Gouiri up top, right. Mahrez whipping the ball in. Gouiri with pace, running in behind. I can't. I'm so excited, mate. The prospect of Amine, Rabbil Alamin running up front is fantastic. Honestly, I'm buzzing for this. I'm so buzzing. I just think we're going to win the whole thing. Imagine, what a few weeks it's been. We've had it tough. We've had a tough ride. So we're going to milk this and we're going to enjoy it, all right? Forget AFCON in Cameroon. Forget bloody Bleeder and all this nonsense with Bakary Gassama and his Milfani airport. Listen, we're beating Senegal away. The reigning champs, yeah, away. No one barely ever does that. And then we've gone and got one of the best forwards in Europe. This guy was playing with Doku. Doku was setting him up. The kid who's just gone to Man City, the best team in the world, okay? But the irony is, and I said this, something was going on a couple of weeks ago. Gouiri makes a decision and we don't hear anything. And the manager of Rennes denies it. Since he switched to Algeria, Gouiri has not started a game for Rennes. Funny that. It's like when Awar switched to Algeria from the French. And guess what? He weren't starting for Lyon anymore. These absolute croque monsieurs. Bunch of bloody racists, aren't they? As soon as you're not French anymore and you're not helping Thierry Henry's little playground squad, you're out the picture. And I'll tell you now, if Rayan Cherki has the bottle or the guts to switch anytime soon, he won't be starting for Lyon, okay? The amount of pressure these French clubs put on these players to play for France, and even if they don't even play for France, just to not play for someone else is absolutely ridiculous. Look at the way Toulouse threw Shaibi out the door. He won them the Coupe de France, the French Cup trophy. And then start benching him, messing about, doing all this, doing all that. Bang, gone to Frankfurt. Awar, bang, gone to Roma. Gouiri will not be at Rennes. In the next two windows, I'll be shocked if Gouiri is still there. The only reason they have to keep him for the short term is because, like I said, they lost Jeremy Doku to Man City. And they can't lose Doku and Gouiri within the space of a season because Rennes will completely collapse. They're usually there or thereabouts at the top of the league. This is huge. And of course, Rennes are going to be annoyed too because they now, having lost Doku, lose Gouiri to the AFCON for 4, 5, 6 weeks come January and February. So this is brilliant. Now, what a mouth-watering prospect this game now is against Egypt, because not only are you going to see Salah and Mahrez play, you've got Mostafa Mohamed, who I think is one of the best strikers at the moment this season in Ligue 1, playing up front for Nantes. And then you've got Amine Gouiri up front for Rennes. Well, he was until the other day. So you've got two top strikers in Ligue 1 there going head-to-head, plus the Salah Mahrez factor. This is going to be an absolute blockbuster. And then you've got Benrahma, Amora, and Marmoush. This is going to be brilliant. Of course, Shaibi and Marmoush are teammates, aren't they? I can't wait for this. This is coming back now. We're coming back to the forefront, lads. I'm telling you now, it's all coming up Millhouse. It's looking good. So, I want to know, where's Gouiri going to fit in? He can play on the left. He can play up front. So if he plays on the left, you could go Gouiri, Amora, Mahrez. You could play Shaibi on the left, Gouiri, Mahrez. You could play Benrahma, Gouiri, Mahrez. Who is going to be the front three? Because we know Belmadi likes to pick a front three and keep it. That AFCON we won, it was Belali, it was Bounedjah, it was Mahrez. It's probably going to be Mahrez with Boitnani knocking on the door on the right. I reckon Benny on the left. Yassine Brahimi's been outstanding this season for Al Gharafa in the Qatari Stars League. Could he come in for a late shout? You've got Bilal Brahimi at Brestois. You've got Belali now scoring week in, week out at Bounedjah. You've got all sorts of options. You've got Amora that can play. He can play down the middle. He's scoring for fun for St Gilloise in Belgium. What an arrival. Amine Gouiri. I told you guys it was going to happen. You've got to keep the faith on these lads. Okay? Now, next one, hopefully, inshallah, Ryan Cherki. But I ain't got a clue, and I'm pretty sure he won't play the AFCON. I'm pretty sure he'll play with the French team under Thierry Henry at the Olympics in Paris. And after those Paris games, then we'll see if Cherki wants to join the revolution. So, I'm buzzing. Hit the thumbs up if you're buzzing too. And like I said, cheers, guys.